This is the Aultcare TV Game of the Week. Brought to you by SARTA, where you can tap your way to pay. Altman Health Foundation, we've got you. Old Carolina Barbecue. Friends and Family Credit Union, serving Stark County for over 60 years. The Pro Football Hall of Fame. Maslin Cable TV, we go the extra smile. CKP Heating and Cooling, we keep the big dogs comfortable. Chibo's Restaurant, Marathon Canton Refinery, and Aultcare, where you matter.
Louisville Stadium in our WHBC Aultcare TV Game of the Week. Tonight, the Louisville Leopards will host the Bulldogs of Poland Seminary. I'm Frank Salona, joined by my broadcast team, the coach Elmer Sheets, our sideline reporter Derek Philo. Bob Jeffries will join us a little bit later on up in the booth. Poland won this game last year, but both teams suffered a loss in week one and have to rebound. Elmer, the Louisville Leopards, they need to rebound this week. They put in a new offense. They went down to Coastal Carolina and had some ideas of changing this offense up a little bit. They even went up to that state up north, and it's slowly starting to come along here for Coach Troy Davis and his team. Tell us what we can expect tonight from the Leopards, and who can we look for?
Coach Davis is starting his third year. Last year he was 2-8, okay, but talking to him, he said he had 6 key injuries that had an effect on that schedule. He has 55 players. He has 18 returning starters, 15 seniors. He has 0 players going both ways, but he says we have first and a half team, no second team. So, well, guess we'll have to find out what that means. And as you mentioned, they're going to offensively, they changed. They're going to the option. They have one of the players that I'm going to mention to watch, key players, is Davion Cruz. He's an athlete at quarterback. He can run and he can do a lot of things. So, and by the way, they're going to run the ball more than they pass the ball. So, in defensively, they changed also. They went from an odd front to an even front. They're going to a 40 front. And the other player that I want to mention is number 9, Jacob Davide. Another Davide this week from last week. They're cousins. He's 6 foot, 210 pounds. He looks like Troy Polamalu out there. He's running around there with hair flapping all over the place. He's the captain, fullback, and linebacker, and he's a third-year starter.
All right, looking for good things from the Leopards tonight. Turning our attention now, Derek, to Poland. They graduated 19 kids from last year. They took a pretty big loss last week to Youngstown Cheney. How can they rebound? Who do we look for this week from the Bulldogs?
Yeah, you're right. They lost 34-2 last week to Cheney, but this is a winning program. 14 out of the last 15 years they've had winning seasons, and second-year coach Tom Pavlansky knows how to win too. He was at Lakeview High School. He was 131-98 at Lakeview in 22 years, so the guy knows how to win, and he's hopefully trying to bring that here. I'm going to point out 3 guys. First one is Bryce Behringer. He's a running back and outside linebacker, senior captain. He missed his junior season last year with a horrible knee injury, so look for him. And then the other 2 is number 7, Dom Pagano, and number 3, JP Genova. Both split time at quarterback last week, so we'll see who it is this week.
All right, sounds like a great one matchup tonight, guys. Which team is going to get off the schneid and get a win this week and propel them for an upcoming tough schedule coming up? We are here tonight from Louisville, a packed house here from Louisville Stadium. We'll be back after this timeout for the kickoff.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
CKP Heating and Cooling is the go-to name for heating, cooling, and more. Local owners Chaz and Ty want to thank the community for their business and support. For heating, cooling, refrigeration, boiler work, sheet metal, custom fabrication, and more, go with CKP. Call 330-791 888-888-3029 or visit them online at ckphvac.com.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life, engaged, where reliable internet has never been more important. MCTV extends your family's reach with consistent speeds and whole home Wi-Fi, making life at home engaged, no matter what's thrown your way. MCTV. We go the extra smile.
And welcome back here to Louisville Stadium. Frank Salona along with Coach Elmer Sheets down on the sideline. Derek Philo, and up here in the booth during our stats is Bob Jeffries. A beautiful night for football. It is a little cloudy, 76 degrees. There's a small chance of rain tonight, but we'll check in with Derek here in a minute and give you the lowdown what's going on down on the field. Let's take a look first of all with Elmer. We'll bring you in here for our keys to the game, and that is brought to you by MCTV. What do these teams need to do tonight, Elmer?
Well, Frank, the last 2 years, Louisville is 4-15. Okay, they changed their offense, they changed their defense to fit their personnel, and we'll see if that is successful tonight. That's for sure. Talking to Coach, that they got to work on two things tonight. One, quit turning the ball over. They lost against Steubenville Big Red last week. They fumbled 5 times and lost two of them. And the other thing is when they're in the red zone, they got to score. Poland is an excellent football team. Both of these teams have great tradition. And as you mentioned before, somebody tonight's going to be 1-1, and the other team is going to be 0-2. So this is a very, very important game for both teams.
Yes, sir. And these are two proud, storied high school football programs, and we're going to get it on right now on the field as both teams are out there ready to go. Stefanson, I should say, is got it teed up, and he is ready to go. Jazz, a sophomore, 6 foot, 145 pounds, has it up on the tee, and the Leopards await the kickoff from him. Back deep is Chase Mueller for the Leopards. Stefanson will get it in the air, and it's taken at about the 2-yard line across the 10. A little bit of running room, and then brought down across the 20 to about the 23-yard line, and that's where the Leopards will go on offense to start this ball game. Let's take a look at that Leopard offensive team. The wide receivers, Mueller, Jackson, Hershey, and Tate Golden. What a great name for a wide receiver. And the offensive line, McKimmey, Eschler, Atwell, and Curry, and Shamo. The tailback is Essick, and the quarterback is Davion Cruz. He'll lead them out to the field right now as the Leopards will go. And we talked about this, and Coach, we'll get into this a little more as we get along here. But the Leopards changed up their offense a little bit this year. Cruz in the shotgun. He fumbles the football, and Poland is on the ball, and the first turnover on the first play of the game goes to the Bulldogs of Poland. They come up with it and just couldn't handle the snap, really. If you take a look at it here, looks like it just dropped.
Running back, Frank. Oh, he doesn't have the snap.
Yep.
Wow.
Tried to
you say
move. He tried to move without the ball there.
Talking to Coach, that was one of the key things for them. And boy, on the first play of the game, wow.
So the Leopards will go on defense, and the Bulldogs will go on offense now at the 24-yard line of Louisville. Here's Pagano. He will turn and hand it off and pushed out of bounds. Not much there on the carry, maybe a yard. We'll take a look at the Bulldogs offense here. The wide receivers, they are Zuzan, Generlovich, Mimo, and Zura. The offensive line, Solik, Eftemu, Olson, Pagan, and Zucchera. And the running back is Cole Fulton, and the quarterback is Dom Pagano. There's a man in motion, fake to him. Pagano going to keep it. Left side, not much there. Credit that Louisville defense. They have made a couple big stops here with their backs to the wall.
Frank, this is
speaking of that Louisville defense, Morley, Gates, Wright, and Doherty across the front. The linebackers, Taylor, Ramsey, and Davide. And the defensive backs, Mueller, Charlie Roberts, Colton Loy, and Clay Chambers.
This is a big third down for Louisville.
Yes,
they got to stop them here.
3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Back to pass. Pagano throws, misses his man. He was trying to get it to Generalovic, and it falls incomplete. So it'll bring up a 4th down. And I don't think, Coach, that they we're going to hesitate for a minute, but now they are going to bring on the kicking team, Stefanczyk. And Stefanczyk is going to tee it up at about the 29-yard line. It'll be a 40-yard attempt.
Watching him warm up, this will be a true test.
Genova is the holder. He is the backup quarterback, so don't lose sight of that. There's the kick, is up, and it is wide right, no good, and the Leopards have dodged a bullet here in the early going. So Louisville now will take over at their own 20-yard line, and Coach, defense came up big that time.
It had to. It had to. They were in trouble with the ball, inside the 30-yard line.
So the Leopards back on offense now for the 2nd time. We really didn't get too much time to go over their offense, but we'll set them and the defense up here. They're going to mark it on the near hash mark this time, so the near side of the field is towards us. Cruz,
another bad snap.
Off. This one goes to Essick, Andrew Essick, and a power forward. He's a big, tough kid. Not tall, but senior, 5'8", 195 pounds.
Frank, that was the quarterback did a heck of a job catching that ball there.
Yes, he did.
That was a rocket. He's only 2.5 yards deep.
Used his helmet for part of it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. He's not
real tight.
It's not a very deep shotgun, but I think it has to do with this offense.
Yes, it is.
Here is a
better snap.
Option right. Essick again. That time nothing. He got to the 21-yard line. He lost a yard. Take a look now at the Bulldogs defense. Gentile, Stefik, Pagan, and Kushner. Natoli, Fulton, Diamandis, and Behringer are the linebackers. And for the defensive backs, Maseko, Genova, and Todd. Here is another handoff to Essick. Got across the 24 to the 25-yard line. So kind of keeping it close to the vest are the Leopards here on this series, and they're going to have to punt the football away.
At least they got that snap situation taken care of.
And Elmer,
That's just a veer option.
So Dusky will punt it away for Louisville. End over end punt, hits at the 44 and goes out of bounds inside the 40. I think they'll mark it right at about the 39-yard line. And that's where Poland will have it on offense again. Not a whole lot of, pretty good field position for the Bulldogs. When we come back, no score, 9:08 to go here, first quarter.
At Friends and Family Credit Union, you, the members, are the owners. Our friendly staff serves over 11,000 members, assisting with their financial needs and bettering their lifestyles.
Hi, I'm Gina, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union, where we provide loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County.
Are you looking for something different? Stop in today to become a friend of the family.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
SARTA has 2 new ways to pay. With the Tap to Pay cards, reload and use the SARTA scorecard over and over. It's secure, convenient, orderly, reloadable, and economical. Perfect for frequent riders. Or choose the temporary, limited-use SARTA touchdown card. It's better for occasional riders. They're the 2 most modern ways to tap your way to everywhere. And they're both from SARTA.
Y'all know it's football season. Around these parts, football season is barbecue season. If you want to score big on game day, make slow-smoked Old Carolina barbecue your go-to spot before, during, and after all the games. No need to cook on Friday. Meet before the game at Old Carolina. Or grab a party pack and host the ultimate college or pro football party. Featuring award-winning ribs, tender pulled pork, and jumbo smoked wings. We have options for all your pigskin pig-outs. Get more info at oldcarolina.com. Old Carolina Barbecue Company. Meet before the game.
Well, the Bulldogs will go on offense now for the second time. Here is a pass out to the left side and really cleaned up well there by the Leopards, making the catch and brought down immediately. Going to be a loss of about 2 yards. Great job there defensively for the Leopards, and coming in, Fulton was the man who caught that.
That was a bubble screen. It's tough running it into the short side of the field. You probably want to run that to the wide side.
Here's another handoff to Fulton this time. Got to the 40, to the 41, and pushes his way out to the 42-yard line. And some hard running there by Cole Fulton, the junior, 6'1", 200 pounds. And on the stop for the Leopards, Charlie Roberts amongst a few. You'll see the replay here, Coach. Just a straight handoff, and Fulton breaks a tackle, but he was able to slide down in there. There's some pressure put on, and Pagano had to throw it away, and good job that time by the Leopards defense. Going to bring up a 4th down and 7, and that's going to be another punting situation for the Bulldogs. Take a look here, the pressure put on
by number 18.
And the Leopards, number 18, that's Morley. Connor Morley, the defensive end. So now they will punt it away and back deep for the Leopards. You've got Mueller and Brandon Jackson. Here's a high punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 36-yard line by Chase Mueller.
One good thing, Frank. Loose. Or no, 36.
Yep. That was just a 22-yard punt. So the Leopards will have pretty good field position now at their own 36-yard line is where they're going to officially mark it. So Cruz back out there on the offense now. 3 wide receivers in the pattern on the near side, 1 far side for Louisville. There's a fake handoff and a screen left side, caught, a lot of running room. Good play that time by Tate Golden as he crosses midfield and takes it into Bulldog territory.
Cruz to Golden for a Leopard first down.
Nice job there with the fake. And you can see Golden had some running room. 18-yard pickup, Bob tells us. And that's the first down for the Leopards. Man in motion this time for the Leps. Here's an option left side. That is Brandon Jackson. He's pushed out of bounds. And it'll be no gain there for the Leps.
Frank, that was a counter option. Fullback went one way and they came back the opposite, with the motion man being the pitch man.
You get a chance here, I'm sure, throughout the night to see that play quite often. You can see the young man there, Brandon Jackson, who was the
ball carrier.
Got twins again.
Yeah, we're going to go twins on each side this time. So 4 wide receivers in the pattern. As Cruz takes it, hands it off. Essex up the middle, has running room. 35 and down to the 32-yard line goes Andrew Essex. So another first down for the Leopards.
Again, that's just the veer, just inside veer.
A 14-yard carry. You can see him bouncing off of a defender there. He drug Andrew Todd for a yard or two, but Todd hung on and made the tackle. Cruz now got 3 receivers far side. Another high snap, came down with it just like nothing happened. Throws right side, has a receiver, that's Jackson, and he's pushed out of bounds around the 20-yard line, and another first down for the Leopards. And I'm sorry, that's a not short of a first down there. There's a replay. You can see the ball off of Cruz's hands, but boy, he kept his calm right there. He got pushed out of bounds there. We thought he was a little further, but he is going to go out of bounds right at the 24-yard line. Jackson in motion. Here's an option left side. He has some running room, has the corner. Can he get around? And no, he got pushed out of bounds. Good defensive play there by Paul Greco for the Bulldogs. He chased him down. Jackson just could not turn that corner. So good speed there by Greco trying to chase him down. You can see there.
Frank, again, that was that counter option.
Yep.
Go tailback one way and motion man.
9-yard carry, enough for the first down. Ball at the 15-yard line for the Leopards. Again, 3 wide receivers on the near side, 1 far side. And here is a option left side with the football, going to go into the end zone. Touchdown for the Leopards, and that is Jacob Davide. And again, that is a rock solid play of the game, brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. And it certainly is a nominee for the rock solid play of the game. Davide with the touchdown and puts the Leopards on top.
Frank, that was a speed option into the trips.
It's like they're starting to get a hang of this offense, Coach. They've been working on it. The extra point attempt now by Seth Colley. Low snap, got it up and kicked it through. The extra point is good. 6:24 to go here in the first quarter, and the Leopards strike first. Louisville 7 and Poland nothing. Coach, we mentioned it in the open when I was talking with Coach Troy Davis this week. I asked him about the offense. He said, we went down to Coastal Carolina, of all places, and learned this offense. And he said, it took some time. They also went up to the state of Michigan, some other colleges up there, and we're looking around and asking questions and, kind of building this offense out. So they are excited. They put it in this summer, and the kids are starting to adapt to it. And, it was a tough week last week, certainly, when you go down to Steubenville. That's a tough place to play, but looks like tonight they've got a few things ironed out with that nice drive there. They got on the scoreboard, their first score of the season. You can see that on the scoreboard there, brought to you by CKP Heating and Cooling. And Elmer, you got that scoring drive.
Okay, number of plays is 6. Time of possession, 1 minute and 27 seconds. Total yards, 64. And it was a 15-yard TD run by Jacob Davide. Extra point good. Louisville 7, Poland nothing.
So the Leopards will kick it away. Colley is in to do the honors. Cole Fulton and Natoli are back. This is Natoli. Danny Natoli has running room across the 40-45, trying to get the corner, and he's brought down from behind at the 39-yard line of Louisville. So Danny Natoli with a nice run back for the Bulldogs. And again, Coach, they've got great field position or possession again.
They got great field position. What are they on about the? They're on what, the 38-yard line?
38 now. They marked it. 43 yards on the return.
Now let's see what Poland can do.
So the Bulldogs will go on offense now for the third time here in the first quarter. Dominic Pagano is the quarterback. Danny Natoli is to his left. You've got a slot man, Mateo Malone, in motion. Here is Malone with the carry, left side, breaks a tackle, and gets pushed out of bounds.
That may be a penalty.
No flag yet, but they will mark him down at the 34-yard line. Brings up a 2nd down and 6, so give him 4 on the carry.
That was just the jet sweep.
See Malone there with the, oh yeah, a little late there.
Whew. Got away with one.
Yep, here is another handoff.
Yeah.
Left side, that's Chambers, and I'm sorry, that is Behringer. Pushed out of bounds. Got to the 32-yard line. Bryce Behringer, the senior, 5'10", 165.
Frank, that was the same play. But when you're running the jet sweep, no advantage to run it into the short side of the field. You got to run into the wide side of the field.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
Yep, you just got more room. You should be running it all the way out to the hash, then breaking it up.
Yep, 3rd down and 4. And here's a keeper all the way. Pagano breaking tackles, gets it to the 25-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down for Poland, as now the Bulldogs are starting to move the football on offense. A new set of downs.
That was just a quarterback isolation play. We saw that last week from Jackson.
Ran it quite a bit.
It looks like this guy's going to run it a few. Big kid.
Yeah, he is. 5'11", 185 pounds. He's just a junior. Poland last week got handled pretty good by Youngstown Cheney. They lost 34-2. Louisville 21-0 down in Steubenville. So neither one of these teams had a happy week this week.
Here we go to Jet again.
There's the fake that time, and now the Leopards came a call in that time. Morley in on the stop, as another host of Leopards were in there. Ramsey as well. And they're going to lose a couple of yards there. Brings up a 2nd down and 12 for the Bulldogs. 4:37 and counting here in the first quarter.
Again, Frank running the Jet into the sideline. There's no advantage. You run out of field.
There's a pass caught, brought down immediately.
2-yard gain.
Just a couple yards there. Bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs. That was Malone on the reception. Mateo, a senior, 5'6", 140 pounds.
Boy, his split end was wide open. He did a curl. He was the better man to throw it to.
Big play here, both offensively and defensively. 3rd down and 8 from the 23. There's the quarterback. Pagano going to keep it. Has some traffic. And he's brought down at about the 21-yard line. So the Leopards have held. Let's see if they're going to go for it this time, or are they going to bring on the kicking team. Last time, Stefansson was wide right from 39. This time, they're going to go for it.
On that play, the setback, who's their lead back, he was on the wrong side of the quarterback. The quarterback led for himself.
Oh, boy.
On the isolation.
So now,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, they're going to look at the sidelines here. The clock is down to 10 seconds. I don't know, Elmer, if they will try to get it snapped or not. We're down at 5-4, and they do get it snapped. There's a pass, almost intercepted. Oh my goodness, Jacob Davide was looking down to the other end zone because he had nothing but running room, but he couldn't hang on to it. So the Leopards have held on 4th down, and they will get the football back. That's a pretty couple good defensive stands there by the Leopards. So they will go back on offense. Boy, this has got to be what, their
their possession.
Fourth offensive possession? Fourth, yeah. That's what I thought. That's pretty impressive for one quarter. They've each had the football 4 times.
Louisville had it for 1 snap.
One snap is still possession. I get it.
20 years from now, that's how they're going to call it, Bob.
All right. Cruz in the turn, hand it off. Essick, some hard running. Gets out to the 25. After this play, we're going to check in with our guy down on the field, Derek Philo. As the Leps now will go 2nd down and 6. Here is a option now left side. It's a nice defensive play there waiting for him. Where the Bulldogs, Cole Fulton turning that upfield and allowing his pursuit to come up and make the play. Let's go down on the field. Brought to you by Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. Derek Philo, what's happening?
Yeah, guys, I think at the beginning we were seeing 2 teams who were trying to work through the jitters a little bit with fumbles and, possibly turning the ball over, missed field goal and things like that. But I think Louisville gained some confidence with that touchdown. Let's keep an eye on that.
Good point. They needed a score there after being shut out last week, and the Leps trying to get this offense rolling. They have it now 3rd and 5. Cruz hands off, and Essick was met in the backfield. Great defensive play there. Waiting for it was number 88. That's Antonio Medina. And that was a gain of about a yard, maybe, Bob? Yep, give him a yard. Okay. Brings up a 4th down and 4. So the Leopards will have to, well, they're not punting. They are going to maybe try to draw them off sides. Clock is down to 14 seconds. Let's see if the Leopards decide what they want to do with it. Might be just a quick kick here from Cruz, and I think that's what's going to happen. Now we've got motion. Nate Curry stood up there. They were looking for maybe a signal, but they looked like they're going to punt it away. Now they're going to have to do it from 5 yards back. So now Dusky will be in to punt it away. He's their official punter. And he is lined up right at about the 8-yard line. So Poland again, coach, is probably going to get pretty good field position.
According to what they on the return.
Here is a
decent kick.
Wobbly kick taken, or I'm sorry, it hits at about the 50, goes out of bounds. They'll probably mark it right around that 48-yard line. That is where referee Tim Costello is going to mark it. Good to see Tim down there. So with 44 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Let's see what Poland, while we have a minute, let's, Derek, if you're down there, what were the Leps trying to do there? Did you know what they were trying to maybe draw them off sides or not?
Yeah, they were going to call a timeout with 1 second left, and then their left guard jumped off sides.
Okay, yep. All right, so Poland now with 44 seconds have the football at their own 48-yard line. Here is Fulton, and Cole Fulton breaking some tackles and making some people pay. Picks up a 1st down and 12 yards on the carry. Poland with the 1st down at the 41-yard line of Louisville. Coach, pretty hard running there.
He's a big kid.
Yeah.
He's a big, strong kid. He's a junior.
Yes, sir.
He's a good-sized kid. It looked like they was trying to trap the tackle, but he ran it up inside.
There's a handoff to Fulton this time. Breaks a tackle in the backfield. Got it across the 40, or inside of 40, I should say, to the 39. So he made a little something out of nothing there.
Well, what do you think, Frank? He's better off running right at you than running sideways.
That's right. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter as we take a look there at Fulton making that run. So after 1 quarter of play here in Louisville, the Leopards 7 and the Bulldogs of Poland nothing. We'll be back after these timeouts.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the ultimate football fan destination. The Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy, the only place in America to see every Super Bowl ring, your chance to see all 362 bronze busts. There is so much more, including a holographic Disney-like theater, the Game for Life, and just 45 minutes south of Cleveland. Purchase your tickets online now.
Get your day started with Pam Cook. She's like your own personal smartphone, and she's fully charged. The news of the day, every day, on Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook. 1480 WHBC.
American Classic Entertainment is now showing on your TV. All your favorite classic shows like Mike Hammer, Acapulco Heat, Murdoch Mystery, Forensic Factor, Booker, Cracker, Stingray, and more. Ace, American Classic Entertainment, is on the .7 subchannel of this station. Ace, the new home for American Classic Entertainment.
It's Kenny and JT.
Can you lose one game and still play for a national championship? Yes.
No, not necessarily. You cannot lose a game in your division of the Big Ten.
He's got an opinion, and he has got an opinion. The Kenny and JT Show. Weekdays between 3 and 7 on WHBC.
As we start the second quarter of play, the Louisville Leopards up 7-0. Frank Salona, Coach Elmer Sheet, Derek Philo, and Bob Jeffries with you here tonight from Louisville. Here is a kind of a broken play, if you will. Pagano, nowhere to go left side. Coach, I don't know, did he miss maybe a handoff there? But
yeah, I think he missed it. The kid was past me. I think he was trying to read it. And he says, oh, too many guys over there. Go the other way.
He did, and he got a little bit of something out of nothing there. Third down now. Scoreboard says first down. I don't think it's first, but it's third down in about 4. Okay. Hey, anytime, long-time Louisville statistician Mike Burke tells me it's 4, I believe him. Here is a pass caught. Nope, and dropped. Fulton not able to come up with it. So now it's 4th down and 4. They got it right now on the scoreboard.
If you're going to sprint out this way, sprint out. It's almost like a counter sprint out.
Yeah, he kind of stopped. Yeah.
I've never seen that play, counter sprint out.
Well, here's that territory where you can go for it or punt it. Punting's not going to do you a whole lot. So if you don't get it, you're giving them pretty decent field position. So
run the big boy up inside.
Bulldogs will go for it. Pagano has pressure, throws, nearly intercepted, but caught. And what a catch there by the receiver for the Bulldogs. That's number 13 with the catch. That is Maseko. And a first down for Poland. Let's take a look here at the throw. Pagano got a lot of muscle on that one. And Maseko with the catch.
Great catch.
First down, Bulldogs. Here is Genova on the quarterbacking this time. Has a receiver and overthrew number 36 for the Bulldogs. We don't have a number 36 on our roster. Or is that 38?
38.
38, okay. Jacob Zura. And Zura was open on the play. Little switcheroo there. J.P. Genova came in at quarterback that time and threw it. And, yep, it was at 38. So the tight end, Zura, just could not come up with it. So clock stop now at 10:37, and they're going to let it run down and maybe take a timeout. Yep, they do. So 10:37 to go here in the first half. Timeout on the field. Hot off the press, the 1480 WHBC high school football pocket schedules are in, and then you can get yours right now. A great reference to see who's playing who whenever you want. Pick them up at the WHBC studios and also any Friends and Family Credit Union location. You know, I had 3 stacks of those things, and I got rid of them all. Everybody wanted them. So pick up yours. Elmer, you got first quarter numbers there? Total yards? I don't know if that came through or not. Poland 36, you said, and Louisville 60 total yards in that first quarter? Wow. Each of them had 4 possessions. Get your mic working over there. Looks like we had a little issue with it. We'll get you. So a second down and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Pagano going to keep and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as Connor Morley, the senior defensive end, came up and made the play. And going to bring up a third down now and 10. You can see here the handoff. There is actually, that was 17. Charlie Roberts, got to give Charlie some love there as well. Charlie coming up making the play. So third down and 10. Looking right side, Cruz throws, ball knocked away from the receiver's hands. Great defensive play there by Charlie Roberts again. So Roberts 2 plays in a row coming up big. Brings up the 4th down. And the receiver there, Malone, is still down as Robert came in and separated him in the football. We have a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 9:58 to go here in the first half. Louisville 7 and Poland nothing. We'll be back.
At Aultcare, we care about your well-being and the importance of being well. You deserve access to the best in healthcare. With over 16,000 providers in network, Aultcare makes it easy for you to find a local provider you can trust. Our services are focused entirely on you. Aultcare's team of local physicians, nurses, dietitians, pharmacists, and more are available to help you navigate the healthcare system to receive the quality care you deserve. We take your healthcare personally because you matter.
Are you looking for something different? At Friends and Family Credit Union, our success is defined by you. Our goal is to improve your financial needs and better your lifestyle. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. Our friendly staff is fully committed to serving over 11,000 of its members.
What are you waiting for? Stop into one of our locations today and become a friend of the family.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is the ultimate football fan destination. The Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy, the only place in America to see every Super Bowl ring, your chance to see